It's me, Maimoona AIwali. I am a student at Rehan College, Korangi Campus in Teacher Training Bootcamp. So today I am talking to ChatGPT and let's go. Hello ChatGPT, my name is Maimoona AIwali. Now today I am discuss about how to set boundaries in relationships and stay true to yourself.
Hey, absolutely. So, setting boundaries is really about knowing your limits, communicating them clearly, and sticking to them, even when it's uncomfortable. We can dive into specific techniques or examples if you like. What aspect would you like to focus on first?
Okay, so my next question is, what do personal boundaries mean in a relationship?
That's a great question. Personal boundaries in a relationship are basically the limits you set for yourself, emotionally, physically, mentally, about what you're comfortable with. They help you protect your well being, ensure mutual respect, and keep the relationship balanced. Does that make sense? Or would you like a deeper dive into a certain kind of boundary?
What are boundaries important for healthy relationships?
Yeah, that's key. Boundaries create a sense of safety and trust so both people feel respected and understood. Without them, things can become overwhelming or resentment can build. So they really help keep the connection balanced and sustainable over time.
How do boundaries help protect mental and emotional well-being?
Yeah, that's really important. When you set boundaries, you're giving yourself permission to step back from things that overwhelm you or drain you. That means you don't overextend yourself, you know when to say no, and you stay true to your needs. And that consistency really helps keep your mental and emotional balance in check.
How do boundaries help protect mental and emotional well-being?
Yeah, so boundaries really act like a safeguard. They help you avoid burnout or constant stress by ensuring that you get time for yourself. Emotionally, they keep you from feeling used or taken for granted, so you have a clearer sense of your own identity and worth. In short, they keep you from feeling overwhelmed.
What are the different type of boundaries? Emotional, physical, time, personal.
Exactly. So, emotional boundaries are about how much you share or how much you let others affect your feelings. Physical boundaries relate to personal space or touch. Time boundaries are about how you allocate your time. And personal boundaries are more general. They can be a mix of values, preferences, or lifestyle choices. All of them help define where you end and others begin.
Okay, that's great answer. Now my next question is, how can lack of boundaries affect self-respect? Please give me the long answer.
Yeah. So when you don't have clear boundaries, you can start feeling like your needs don't matter or that you have to constantly please others. Over time, that erodes your self respect because you might feel taken advantage of or powerless. So boundaries are really a way to protect that sense of worth and keep respect intact.
Why do people find it difficult to set boundaries?
Yeah, that's really common. A lot of people worry about disappointing others or being seen as rude or selfish. Sometimes they just haven't learned how to communicate them effectively. And often it's really about practice. Once you do it a few times, it gets easier, even if it's uncomfortable at first.
How does fear of rejection stop people from setting boundaries?
Yeah, exactly. Fear of rejection can really hold people back because they worry that if they assert themselves, others might pull away or judge them. But in reality, setting boundaries often strengthens relationships. People respect you more when you're clear about your limits.
Okay. Why it is important to understand your own values before setting boundaries?
Yeah, that's a great point. If you don't really understand what you need or where your limits are, it's really hard to communicate them clearly. Knowing yourself first gives you that confidence and clarity so you're not second guessing yourself when you set them.
What is the difference between healthy boundaries and selfish behavior?
That's a good distinction. Healthy boundaries come from a place of self respect and mutual care. They're about protecting your well being while still being open to others. Selfish behavior, on the other hand, is more about ignoring others' needs entirely or putting yourself above everyone else. So, healthy boundaries are balanced, while selfishness is more one sided.
How can clear communication help in setting boundaries?
Yeah, visualization can be really powerful. You can picture yourself in a situation where you're setting a boundary, imagining what you'll say, how you'll stand, and how you feel afterward. That kind of mental rehearsal builds confidence, so when the moment comes, you're more prepared and feel less anxious.
Why it is important to understand your own values before setting boundaries?
Exactly. When you know your values, you have a clear sense of what's non-negotiable for you. That makes it easier to set boundaries because you know exactly what matters most. Without that foundation, boundaries can feel arbitrary or get too vague.
Okay. How do boundaries help you stay true to yourself?
Yeah, so boundaries really act like a guide. They keep you aligned with your values and your needs. When you stick to them, you're not giving into outside pressure or losing sight of who you are. That way, you stay true to yourself even when things get challenging.
How do boundaries help you stay true to yourself, and how can saying no be a positive and healthy choice?
This is who I am and this is what I need, which keeps you authentic. And saying no, far from being negative, is actually a form of self respect. It frees up your time and energy for what really matters to you, and it models healthy behavior for others too.
How do boundaries help you stay true to yourself? How can boundaries improve mutual respect in relationships?
Yeah, exactly. So when you set boundaries, you're showing yourself respect. And by doing that, you're also teaching others how to respect you. And in turn, when both people have boundaries, it creates a balanced dynamic. Each person feels valued, heard, and safe, which really strengthens the relationship.
Okay, so how should boundaries be set with family members?
Yeah, go or if there's another part of the topic you'd like to explore. I'm here and
Okay,
ready to help with any
so how
follow-ups you
can
have.
boundaries improve mutual respect in relationships, and what role does self-confidence play in maintaining boundaries?
Yeah, that's a big one. Self-confidence is crucial because when you believe in your worth, you're less likely to doubt yourself or second guess your boundaries. It gives you the courage to enforce them consistently, even if someone pushes back. So that inner confidence really anchors your ability to stay true to yourself.
Okay, so my next question is, how can boundaries help avoid emotional?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great point. Boundaries give you a clear sense of where you end and others begin, so you're less likely to take on other people's emotional burdens. By knowing what you can handle, you prevent feeling overwhelmed and keep your emotions more balanced.
How can you respond calmly when boundaries are crossed?
That's a really good question. So, a calm, clear response might be something like, I hear what you're saying and I care about this relationship, but I need to stick to what I'm comfortable with. And just keep it steady. No over explaining, just firm and kind.
How can you set boundaries in friendship without hurting feelings?
Yeah, that's really important. You can focus on I statements like, I need some time to recharge. So it's about your needs, not a judgment on them. You can also express appreciation, like, I value our friendship so much, and this boundary helps me be a better friend to you. That softens it a lot.
What are boundaries important in romantic relationships?
Yeah, they're really vital. In romantic relationships, boundaries help keep both people feeling safe and respected. They set the tone for healthy communication, prevent a resentment, and ensure both partners have space to be themselves. So they're really a foundation for trust and intimacy.
What are the signs that you need to start stronger boundaries?
Some signs might be feeling consistently drained, getting resentful, or noticing that your needs aren't being met. If you start feeling like you're giving more than you're getting, or you're uncomfortable but keep pushing it aside, that's a big sign it's time to
How
set a
can
firmer boundary.
respecting others' boundaries strengthen relationships?
Yeah, absolutely. When you respect other people's boundaries, you're showing that you value them as individuals. It builds trust, reduces conflict, and creates the safe space where both people feel seen and heard. So it really lays the foundation for a deeper, more connected relationship.
In your opinion, how does setting boundaries help you stay true to yourself?
Of course. So when you respect others' boundaries, it reinforces a sense of mutual trust, but it also reminds you that your boundaries matter too. You stay true to yourself because you see how others respond positively. It's a cycle. When you honor theirs, you feel empowered to honor yours, which keeps you aligned with your values.
Okay, so thank you ChatGPT for this information and Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad I could help. Take care and